Hello YouTube, welcome back. It's me. Obviously, who else would it be? Sorry about the abrupt end of the last video. The hard drive filled up and I had to delete some previously uploaded stuff to actually get things working. So, hopefully, this will all work out. Oh, look at that, we start with Koku-san as well. Lovely song. Sorry, Ursula, I'll turn it back on in a sec, don't worry. Just taking it away for a little bit. Taking the camera away just for a bit of visual mix, you know, a bit of excitement, a bit of variety. Perhaps even a little bit of privacy. We'll see. We'll see. We're just mining at the moment for, hopefully, silver, but really whatever comes up, to be honest. This guy over here is on his own. He's a maverick. He's a wild card. He's deciding to just go out and do what he wants. Fuck the pack. He doesn't care. We're not seeing anything interesting down here though, are we? It's literally just boring old stone. What's this material he's cutting into? Quartzite. Okay. I'm guessing we might see a little bit of silver in the quartzite, right? It is an igneous rock, so, or an igneous metamorphic, so it's kind of the right layer. Although a lot of it does mention granite. And I'm not seeing a whole heap of granite, to be honest. Should turn up sooner or later though, I mean, usually every map has a bit of granite on, right? Or is it just andesite, andesite, andesite? Mr. Andesite. It's kind of a weird cross between the Half-Life G-Man and Elrond from Game of Matrix, whatever it's called. Matrix. No, not Elrond. I watched a fairly convincing theory on Game Theory, funnily enough, that the one is actually not Neo, it's what's his name? Agent Smith. He says with a massive pause after that. I was going through point by point like the list of prophecy things that get said about the one and how they all actually don't apply to Neo but do apply to Agent Smith. It's interesting. Worth checking out, that theory, I would say. Right, let's get this dug out. Control V, there we go. I'm quite disappointed with the outcome of this exploratory mining phase. It's not what I would have hoped for. We have got one more floor to actually dig out, so we'll see what we come across. I mean, it's entirely possible there is silver on these levels, but not seeing it. Oh, hang on a minute. Let's get that back in now. There we go. Neo does sort of explode Agent Smith's, but he comes back with new powers. Exactly, yeah. He doesn't actually defeat him, and they're both key players in the ending of the whole scenario, the ending of the story. One without the other can't really do much. It's an interesting theory. That's the very least you can say about it. And I enjoyed watching it. I do like that channel. Game Theory and Film Theory are both pretty good. They sort of feel strangely like they're almost pitched towards like kids, but they're not really, because you see some of the content and go, well, that's not really kiddie appropriate, is it now? Oh, hello, calm down. There we go. Still no... Oh god, here we go, more copper. Just what we needed. Excuse me burping there, that was a little bit unceremonious, wasn't it? A brutal burp, if anything. Should we try and dig out the copper and hope that it crosses veins with some silver? I'm not sure it will. I don't feel like silver and copper are natural bedfellows. Let's set up some digging down here. I'll do it one row at a time as well. That'll do. I have therapist up where your cam should be. I did, yeah. I've got it as the background for the webcam. And when we go over to Dwarf Therapist, you'll note that it's actually Dwarf Fortress that's behind. Da, 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 da. Look at that. Fancy pants, eh? Fancy pants. Speaking of fancy, a bit of a non sequitur, but if anyone here happens to be in the Tacoma area of Washington State, United States of America, you may be interested in visiting Tacoma Games. They sell tabletop role-playing games, collectible card games, board games, polyhedral dice, miniatures, etc, etc, etc. If that sounds like your kind of thing, check them out. I'm a little bit far away, I'm 6,000 miles from the store, so it's a bit inconvenient to visit, but tell them I sent you and make them feel like they were justified in sending me this mug and the set of dice. That'd be great. And there's any questions, ask Sergeant Indy. He's the man who knows. The emote is, if you bear with me, I've got it selected from a thing. It's the SCO1, THESCO1, which is my prefix, and Tacoma G, and it will look like that. Da, 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 da. Tetrahedrite contains silver and copper. They are bedfellows in this case. Oh yeah, tetrahedrite. You're right. You're very right. I've been watching that anime show called Dorohedoro. I love it. Absolutely fantastic. I don't know, there's something a bit weird about it that makes it look a bit like the proportions of some of the characters are a bit weird, but I'm enjoying it. I want to know more. I want to learn more. Nearly there. TG, it's Tacoma G. That's the one. Right, where were we? We were waiting for people to come down here and dig this out, weren't we? Well, wait no more. It's done. We've got some interesting bits and bobs here. What's this? Crystal opals. Meh. I mean, I could just dig out some copper just for the sake of exploring a bit more. It should yield us some interesting outcomes. I'm going to go through the copper veins. I'm going to designate them all. We may as well dig them up. We'll just turn the copper into something else. Fuck knows what we're going to make with it though, other than just bins. Bins and bins and bins. There we go. Lovely. Copper, copper. Copper, copper, kappa, kappa. Copper, 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 copper chameleon. It's made of copper and it's a chameleon. That doesn't work. I shall probably be wise not to attempt to sing the works of Boy George. I'm just not cut out for it. Okay, here we go. Diggy, diggy. Oh, there's quite a little bit of space covered here by these veins. But like I say, although you're right, tetrahedrite does contain copper and silver, I don't feel like we're going to find like silver veins and copper veins mixed in together. Anything down here? Nope, nothing down there. Anything over here? Nope. Up here? Yeah, there's a few up here. How about that and that? And then over here we got this and that. Any more? Nope, no more. Upper floor? Already designated on this floor. Oh, hang on a minute. We've got a little bit of gemstone. Oh, gemstone to designate. There we go. Literally only one piece, but hey, that's fine. One piece. Okay, let's unpause it. Let them get on with things. You could prospect all, but where's the drama in that? That's true. That's true. It does give me a little bit of a certainty as to what's going on, but it also removes a bit of the fun hunting for stuff. Make marbles and build a marble run to throw them into the volcano naturally. Interesting idea, Adusir. We could put together a marble run. Can we actually construct marbles? The little spherical pieces of glass? Or I suppose, can you make a marble? Does a marble have to be glass? Do you have stone marbles? Because a metal marble's a ball bearing, right? Metal marble, ball bearing. They're both alliterations. Amazing. Somebody make a note of that. It's going to be important someday. If you're schizophrenic. Don't. Oh God, where am I going with this? Please. No. Nobody note that down. There we go. It would be nice to get some more coverage on this little exploratory floor, but we'll see what happens. Speaking of marbles, anybody following Marbula 1? I'm unfamiliar with Marbula 1. What's their deal? What do they do? What are they about? When doing a vein with Dig V, Dig VX will chase the vein across Z levels, but it will dig annoying stairs in the vein. Okay. Interesting idea, actually. Dig VX. Okay. I'll try that. Next time we expose a vein, I'll give it a crack and see what happens. And we'll just sort of look over it and see what it does. Oh, hello. What's this? We've suddenly jumped to the top of the screen for some reason. Are we... Oh, look, it's bottom left. Migration wave. Okay. Let me just check that's correct. It is. It's a migration wave. While we let them get back to the fortress, we'll go over to Dwarf Therapist and we'll take a look at them. Sort by migration wave, go to the labours screen, go to the bottom. Teehee, I said bottom. And it's another 7-strong migration wave. Anything interesting? Oh, hang on a minute. No, it's a 23-strong migration wave. Now we have 152 adults, 19 children and 2 vulnerable babies. We've got ourselves a miner in there, a woodcutter, boring. I'm not seeing any big skills. Oh, we've got a couple of medical skills for the hospital, that's good. Other than that, really quite bland. Oh, what's this? It's a 13 in glazing. Oh, great. I can put windows in. Woohoo. And we've got 1 point in Hammer Dwarf, and otherwise nothing of note. Oh, hang on. Level 13 Siege Engineer. That's a good point. We could make some siege weaponry. We could build like a ballista at the end of this corridor. Should we do that? Let's place a siege workshop in the area down here. B, W. What is a siege workshop? Anyone see it there? Mechanics workshop. Siege workshop. S. Of course. We'll pop it in here with the mechanics workshop. Kind of makes sense. And build out obsidian. There we go. And once that's made, we can start building some parts for a ballista. And have a lovely ballista ready to shoot all the way down the corridor. Oh, hello. Excuse me. I appear to have left you guys on Dwarf Therapist, haven't I? Again. Terrible habit. Terrible habit. There are absolutely metal marbles used in some marble machines for what it's worth, like pachinko balls. Are they marbles technically? Jelly's marble runs on YouTube. They did the Marble Olympics until the Olympic Games noticed and requested they change the name, so the tournament is now called the Marble League. Still pretty cool. Oh, I have to check that out. I watch the Drone Racing League sometime on Twitch. I mean, they rarely have actual drone racing on there, but it's quite an interesting little channel. It's odd that it's so infrequently active. Hello, Findal, or Findle. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining us again. Much appreciated. Alright, let's have a look at some of these statues we've got, shall we? Let's see what we've got going on with these statues. A diorite statue of Zon Wordcraft. It's a person. Alas, Lekasmos. Oh, I see they're all pretty much just statues of people, aren't they? Let's have a look at this one. Atir Gru. Enter. V. This is an exceptional diorite statue of Atir Groovedoils. The item is an exceptionally designed image of Atir Groovedoils the Dwarf and Dwarves in Diorite by Attis Udibnishthem. Atir Groovedoils is surrounded by the Dwarves. The artwork relates to the appointment of the dwarf Atir Groovedoils to the position of militia commander of the Brown Avalanche in the midsummer of 501. Exciting stuff, except not that exciting, to be honest. Have we got enough space to put it in the dining hall? We could start digging out a bigger new dining hall, couldn't we? Because this one's now starting to look a little bit dinky. Why are they not placing that table there, I wonder? Let's unsuspend the construction job there. Good. And then we'll head over to here and start digging down to our mines. Anything interesting taking place in the mines? Not really. In fact, nothing of interest whatsoever. Right, Control VX, you say? Did that? Didn't really have any control There we go. That should... Yeah, look at that. Oh, hang on. That was already designated. Still. In principle, it's cool. In principle, it works. What have we got going on up here? Anything left to dig out? Not really. Man, we need to sort this copper out. What are we going to just turn it into? We've got to have something that's just blasting out made of copper. It was spikes, wasn't it? We were making copper spikes for the traps. Let's continue to do so. Over to the workshops. Copper spikes. Are any of these making copper spikes? That magma forge is completely dormant. Steel spike, steel spike, steel spike, spike copper balls, menacing steel spikes. Okay, well this one, add a new task. Trap components, copper, menacing copper spikes. There we go, and just repeat, just bang them out as much as you can. Feel free. If only we could find that silver, that would be the ideal scenario. They filled up their stockpile for sand as well, I notice. Are they still making green glass spikes? Let's try placing a spike trap. Build, capital T, capital S, Bosch. Oh yeah, we can plant 2 of them. Look at that. Brilliant. Probably shouldn't have placed one in the middle, but never mind. Never mind. Bosch, not there. No, no, no. There, that's the one we want. Bang. Oh, and now we've got 99 steel spikes that apparently we can't melt. Excellent news. Let's go back into the stock screen. Stocks. Trap components is going to be... There we go, trap components. Spike copper balls, apricot wood balls, ginkgo wood balls, hazelwood balls, peachwood balls, blah 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 blah, enough balls. Steel spikes, there we go, and ooh, which of those are in the traps and which are not? Will it matter? Okay, apparently this isn't how you do it. M? Oh, just M, not Shift M. Calm down, scoundrel. There we go. Hopefully that won't try and melt the ones that are already... Oh, actually, no. Steel spikes. No, we want to melt all of those. Don't worry about it. Stop panicking, everybody. Calm down. So I just downloaded Lazy New Pack. That was just perfect timing. It comes bundled with 0.44, but I have the latest version 0.47. How to tell Lazy New Pack which to launch? I think you need to get a newer version, like an experimental version of Lazy New Pack. There is a link in the Discord. If you type !Discord, it will give you a link. And if you go down to the Cryptbeards room and scroll up past Clinadev and Salford Sal, and you want to find... Oh, actually, no, you want to go to the 2nd of February? No. Yeah, 2nd of February, roughly, and find Clinadev's link. Or there's... is there one for Ocelot? Has Ocelot done one? I do think Ocelot said he was going to do one tomorrow, because I think he's gone to bed now, but we'll see. We'll see. Oh, already on there, no problem. Yes, that's true, and Salford Sal did make a tutorial exactly of how to do that. That's a very good point. Probably worth looking at that one as well. It's probably the most recent link in there as well. Right, what's going on? Have we got these spikes in yet? Not yet, they're still popping things in. It's okay though. That's fine. Did I make orders, standing orders for steel armour, or did I just order them through the workshops, through the manager? I just ordered them through the manager, didn't I? Oh, bugger. Still, that's okay. That's okay. Don't panic, everybody. Remain calm. We'll be able to sort this out. No problem. No problem at all. Oh, lovely bit of chamomile tea. Keeps you from getting all dried out, but doesn't wake you up like the old doohickeys, you know, thingamajigs. Caffeine-containing teas. Right, let's construct ballista parts. There we go. How many times do you want to do that? Does it just produce all the parts of a ballista, or assemble steel ballista? Oh my goodness. Okay, copper ballista? Well, that makes sense. Why not? Let's give it a go. And presumably I need to put the details in to make it out of copper, right? Can we do that? Doesn't look like it. There's lots of woods, but absolutely fuck all copper. Okay. Hello, Sanctum. Welcome back. Thanks for joining us again. We'll just assume that works for now. We'll let it go. Let it ride. See how it pans out. We're going to need to make ammo, though, as well. I don't think they're actually made in the Siege workshop, are they? It's Craftsdwarf workshops. Add... is it in here? Maybe I'm going nuts. It's possible I'm crazy. I think I might be crazy. Holy cow, I'm mad. Mad as a hatter. Daft as a brush. Fair enough. I have to just live with that now, won't we? We'll just have to accept it. It is what it is. I am what I am. Let's go down and check those mine floors out again, see if we've got anything interesting happening down there. Not particularly. Nope. Nothing interesting whatsoever. Although, we do have some gemstones to dig out. Quartz. Oh, exciting. The most exciting gemstone ever, he said. In a fit of lying. Let's dig another thing out over here. If I dig that there, I should bypass the volcano. Oh, nice. Look at that. Lovely. Perfect. Ooh. Need an empty cage. Intriguing. In that case, let's go down to the carpenter's workshop. No order for cages. Okay, add J. Repeat. Alt W. There we go. Add limit. Cage of any wood. That'll do. 5 to 10's fine. It's all good. Nobody panic. We should end up with those cage traps getting refilled. Although, having said that, it might be a good idea to have a nice little backup pile of cage traps. Or cages at least, just to reset them all. Let's try, putting in another upright spike trap. See if we've got enough materials for that. Just here will do. Just about. We've got a mix of green glass and copper. There we go, that will do. Down to 22 steel spikes, which is good. We don't want too many of those building up. That means our steel bar levels are too low if that's too high. Let's have a look and see what we've got here. Stocks, bars, steel bars, 89. Nice. I mean, what can we really make out of them that would be practical? It's silver that we really need, isn't it? Maybe I'll just make iron maces to be done with it for now. I mean, what's my second best metal? If I can't find silver, what do I want to use for maces and hammers? What's our runner-up? Why are our miners so distracted as well? Are they? Oh, okay, they're digging up here. That makes sense. Anything over here? No. Anything over here? Yep, still a bit to dig out there. That's fine. Go down the floor? No, still not uncovered much on this floor. But that's okay, we'll get there. We'll get there. Hello, Martin. Welcome to the stream. Why no steel mace or hammer? Because steel is actually not that great a material for maces and hammers. You want stuff that's dense for maces and hammers, and silver is the densest available weapon material. Copper is okay. Okay, alright, we'll do copper then. Why not? JMQCOPPER mace. Let's order up. How many of those do I want, actually? If I go over to Dwarf Therapist, we can have a little look. Squad. There we go. Top tier. Sort by Mace Dwarf. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's call it 5 then. Why not? 5 maces and copper warhammers. COPPER space WA copper warhammer. How many of those do I want? Warhammer. 2. That'll do for now. And then at least I'm allowed to be able to train with something. The Inky Hall has many members in Cryptbeards and now requires a guild hall. The location must be built and furnished, with the hall designated for a Craftsdwarf guild. Do you approve this request? Sure. Craftsdwarf guild. I can handle that, I think. Let's go up to the right floor. Here we go. And we shall dig off of... Let's set it to priority 1 so it actually gets dug pretty quickly. Off of this Craftsdwarf area. Bonk. That'll do. That'll make a nice little Craftsdwarf guild, I think. What was that? Something about mares? Oh. JC Experience is taken by a Fey Mood. Interesting. The mare is moody. Where is he? Oh, he's down here, look. Is that him? It is. Let's follow and see what happens. Looks like he's off to a smeltery. Interesting. No, oh, he's just going to get material. Oh, he's actually... Oh, he's taken a metal workshop. Interesting. What are you going to make? What are you making, JC? Tell me more. Going for stone? No. Leather, I'm guessing. Probably going for leather. Hell for leather. No, he's going for gems. Okay, gems are good. I'm happy with gems. Okay, you're not losing much. It could be the armor. We could get an actual steel breastplate like we did last time, which I think would be pretty good. Fingers crossed, everybody. Bring out your hope. Bring out your hope. A little bit of optimism. Squeeze your hope gland and see if you can get any little drops of dream juice out of it. What we want is a lovely steel breastplate to protect whoever puts it on, which is going to be the captain of the guard, I think. It's got wood in it. What use is wood in a glorious steel breastplate? Fingers crossed it is steel. It might not end up being steel. Oh, hello. Has he begun? No, he's just sitting there. There's something unavailable to him. What does he want? Plain cloth, yarn cloth, tanned hides, metal bars, rough gems, logs, bones. I'm presuming it's bones he hasn't got access to, so let's go to the butchers. Let's go to the butchers. Let's go kill an animal. And we will kill all these frigging pets. Not the cats. Don't want to kill any dogs, they're still practical. Cat. Okay, the cat explosion is beginning actually, so let's butcher a couple of cats. 3 cats, in fact. Sheep, can't butcher it. Peacock, don't need that. Horse, pretty useless. Nanny goat, sure, let's get rid of that. Are we good? Yeah, this will do. Cool. Hopefully as soon as one of those gets slaughtered, we'll end up having them run for the stockpile to grab the bits. And we could watch the butchers, to be honest. In fact, the animals are quite far from the butcher's workshop, aren't they? Bloody miles away, in fact. What floors? Oh, they're down here. They'll be coming up from. Has anyone gone to get them yet? It doesn't look like it. Let's go up slowly until we spot somebody. This looks like the lad who's going to get them. Now we can check that, can't we? Let's click on him, see what he's doing. Collect webs. Okay, absolutely nothing to do with what I'd hoped. is that a pause for the masterpiece that was cooked, or is that a pause for just me being a Papaga? I don't quite see what happened there. Oh, that guild hall. They're digging out that guild hall. That's why nobody's down there digging out the copper veins. It makes sense now. It makes sense. Might be short on wall. That's a thing, yeah. Oh, the thing's been slaughtered. No, look, he's gone. He's off. It was Bones. And he's gone, look. He's already back. Get to that workshop. Get working. Yeah, he's going off for some more. More bones, presumably, or something similar. I feel like we can let him go. We don't need to follow him just to be... Yeah, we'll be safe. We'll be safe. Let's see if we can put another spike trap down. BT capital S. Got enough stuff to put a spike trap down? Come on. Come on. Come on. Green glass spike, 1. Okay, copper spikes, 2. No. Nowhere near enough. Although we do have enough mechanisms to link that lever up, don't we? So let's do that. Let's get all the lever linked up to all the spikes. Add, link up to an upright spike trap. So we need 6. Yeah, we've got plenty. There we go. That'll be all of them linked up. And everything will be happy days. Why is this copper ball sitting here? Forbidden? No, I don't think so. No one forbade balls here. Balls are perfectly allowable. Now, nobody should be going up to the surface for anything other than wood that has previously been chopped, or for fruit to gather from trees. However, I feel like we might be able to close this up and bring the fortress indoors. If we go down, then again, what's the point of all these traps if we're going to leave the surface sealed? That's madness. Let's come down here and take a look at what we can find. We should have probably had our lads do a bit more exploring. Oh, not a huge amount. Look, there's still a certain amount of it not yet revealed. Some stuff down here. Bits and bobs down here. Ooh, what's this? Let's zoom in. What material is this? Diorite, phyllite, sphalerite, diorite, sphalerite. But at least sphalerite's an ore. No, it's in the walls of the cavern though. It's not particularly exciting. Alright. Anything in the... What's this? Is this rutile? No, it's nice. Nice is one of the ones that had potential for the material we were looking for silver ore. Let's see what we find. May as well. In fact, let's make it priority 2. Not as much as the guild hall, but more than all the other mining operations, because I feel like this might yield something exciting. I just got a little pop-up there. I don't know what it was. I caught it in the corner of my eye, and then when I looked back, it was gone. Intriguing. There we go. Do the up and down ones as well. There we go. Oh, down. There we go. And... bish, bash, bosh. Lovely. Get some boys down there digging it up. Right. Also, let's put a door on this bad boy, yeah? There we go, lovely. And we can also place a new zone, right? What the hell? I. There we go. Bingo, bango, bongo. In it goes. And, not N, sorry, M. That's what we're looking for. Assign location. Add a location, Craft Guild Hall, what is it? It's a Craftsdorf Guild, but, there we go. Which one? The Armoured Syrups. Okay, did we not already have the Armoured Syrups though? No, that's the Helm of Chambers. We're okay. I'm pretty sure that's the ones that were asked for, right? The armoured post, it's all good. It's all good. Everybody calm down. Relax. Take it easy. Cool off. That's it. Ah. Have we got any ballistas made up? In fact, if I say P, siege... Right, whatever. Let's go to the surface. Cancels make menacing copper spike. Needs copper. Oh, I haven't smelted any of the ore, have I? Shit. Let's check our zinc stockpiles. We might not need the sphalerite smelting anymore. Z. Stocks. Bars. Iron, zinc. Oh, so much zinc. Shit. What are we going to make with the zinc now? Okay, whatever. Let's go into the smeltery and say add native copper ore. There we go. Oh, make brass bars. We could do that. Use ore. Let's smelt the native copper ore. Bang. Repeat. Just get that all done. We'll take out this sphalerite one. Cancel. Oh, hang on. There we go. Get that native copper ore going. R, C, add native copper ore, repeat. That should do. And then maybe we do some... Let's have a quick look. Brass bars. Is brass useful, or is it bronze that's more useful for weapons? I'm going to look at what brass is made out of. Just quickly head to Google. B-R-A-S-S. Brass is an alloy of copper and zinc in proportions which can be varied to achieve varying mechanical and electrical properties. It is a substantial alloy. Atoms of the two constituents may replace each other within the same crystal structure. Oh, nice. So it's not too bad. We could make brass. Make some trumpets. Make some brassy instruments, maybe. Get the copper made first, though. That's the key. Zinc cages and zinc chains for the prisons. I don't think gneiss is an ore, only a stone. Yes, but some of the silver ores are found in veins of gneiss, I think, as I understand it. Or maybe I'm wrong. Bronze is superior to brass for weapons and armour. From the wiki on blunt weapons, all 6 standard weapon metals perform nearly identically. Steel has a slightly higher rate of critical wounds, while silver is slightly more likely to penetrate armour. So use the cheap stuff. Okay. Well, once we've got some silver, we will be able to actually do it, but we'll see how that works out in the end. I think just getting some of that copper smelted is probably going to open up a lot of bottlenecks that have been holding things back for a while. Yeah, look, resuming production of copper spikes and all that jazz. Right, back down to the mines. Let's see how things are progressing down there. You finding anything interesting in here? Any silver veins? Got some lots of opals on this map. Tons of the fucking things. More bloody copper. But in much smaller deposits. Oh wait, it's not copper, it's smoky quartz. Very different materials. Very different materials indeed. What have we got over here? Quartzite. Not that exciting. This is andesite, I'll bet. Nope, phyllite. Mr. Andesite. More obsidian. Yeah, that's what you get when you embark on a volcano though, just bucket loads of obsidian. Gneiss is the only metamorphic stone to contain native silver, apparently. Oh, intriguing. That means my search through the marble was absolutely useless. Pointless. Hello, why are we not hearing any notifications from old Moody Mare? Oh, okay, he's already building. How long ago was that? Oh, ages ago. Okay, that's fine. We should have a new item coming forth from our possessed mare anytime soon. Fingers crossed for steel breastplate. Just steel armour would be nice. A nice piece of finely adorned steel armour. Then again, isn't the artifact a thing that makes the armour unbreakable, so it doesn't matter what material it's made of? Or am I misunderstanding the nature of armour in Dwarf Fortress? It's highly possible. The JC Experience Sobiravad the Mayor has created Bomladrill, a steel warhammer. She claims it as a family heirloom. I mean, that might actually be better than the steel breastplate, or maybe not. If it had been silver, that would have been great. The Remarkable Weaver, a steel warhammer worth 100,000 trade credits. This is a steel warhammer. All crafts dwarfship is of the highest quality. It is encrusted with trillion-cut tanzanites, decorated with cat bone and horse leather, and encircled with bands of cedar and pigtail. This object menaces with spikes of cat bone. On the item is an image of Lolor Helmcombine, the dwarf, and a snow banshee in steel. The snow banshee is striking down Lolor Helmcombined. The artwork relates to the killing of the dwarf Lolor Helmcombined by a snow banshee in the Forest of Clubs in the early spring of 42, during Saspstrok, the fierce battle. On the item is an image of tapered baguette-cut gems in alpaca wool. Wool on a hammer. I mean, sure. Why not? Why not? So we've got an artifact steel warhammer. I mean, that really has to go into the military, right? I don't think we can get away with not using that. So, let's go to the Chasms of Gilding. No? Oh Christ, I took everyone's fucking weapons away, didn't I, by accident? Shit. Okay, I think the Chasms of Gilding is the... Yes, that is the one that has all of the weapons skills. So, what we want is... Axes for Fuzzy. Axe for Fuzzy. Fuzzy Logic? Oops, shit, I'm on the wrong screen. Sorry, I'm looking at Dwarf Therapist when I should be looking over here. Fuzzy Logic, he needs to get equipment. There we go. Where is he? Oh god. Oh god. It's all gone horribly wrong. Chasms of Gilding. There we go. Fuzzy Logic. Whew. Okay, add a weapon. Specific weapon. Steel Battle Axe. There we go. Lovely. Who uses a hammer? Let's see who uses a hammer. Oh no, we've only got 2 dwarves who use hammers and they're both shit with it. Level 1 Scrub Tier Plebards. Plebards? What's a plebard? Dragonslayer's the leader, but he's a level 6 mace dwarf. It makes more sense to him to have a mace. Then again, we could force the issue with the steel hammer. All artifacts are destructible. Oh, I tell you what, hang on lads, I've just realised something. Spellcasting. Q-U-I-C-K-S-A-V-E. Boom. The steel hammer is here forevermore. We're not losing that one. It's all good. Oh, dwarf bucks. Yes, that's not a bad name for them actually, you're quite right. You add items to uniforms using capital letters SCB, etc. Yes, yes. I just need to add weapons for now, and then we're good. Where was I? Military screen. Am I going to give? I'm going to give the leader the hammer, just because he has to start from scratch. But whatever. E capital W, specific weapon. Bommeladrill, was that the one? Or Shed Zatam? I forget what it's called now. Bollocks. Let's keep going. I think it's Bommeladrill. It's got to be, right? Yeah? We'll find out. Let's go to the screen for items. Yeah, Bommeladrill, that's the one. Okay, so military leader has a artifact hammer. Then we've got to look at Deggle. What does Deggle do? Deggle, Deggle, Deggle. Deggle, 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 where are you? The wrong fucking squad. Oh, don't tell me I gave the wrong guy. Oh, for fuck's sake, I gave the wrestler the fucking hammer. Respective awards. Druid's Mead. Here we go. Why is Druid's Mead... God damn these menus. Okay, Dragon Slayer, definitely the one we want to give it to. Yes. Okay, fuck's sake. There we go. Good. Right. Ilral Aglor. Ilral Aglor. You're a hammer dwarf. So you can use specific weapon. No, for fuck's sake. Okay, there we go. We're in the right one. Hammer, 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 hammer. No hammers. Fuck this. Space Rat. Where are you? Spaceship Rat. You use hammers as well. That's no use. Mincot. Mincot, Mincot, Mincot. What do you use? Let me guess. A mace. Sure, can't have a mace. Rain Dog. Swords Dwarf. Oh, you can have one of those. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. Steel Short Sword. There we go. Godin. Godin, Godin, Godin. What do you have? You use a mace. No, can't have that. Cog. How about you, Cog? What do you use? Mace. Fuzzy Logic. What do you use these days? You were a spear boy, you're now an axe dwarf. Well, that's already in your list. Good. Shem. Shem, 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 Shem. Mace. Buggenduff. Buggenduff, Buggenduff, Buggenduff. Spear dwarf. Okay, that's easily doable. W. Specific weapon. Steel spear. There we go. Oh, hello, didn't know what that was. There we go. So now our militias are actually training with the weapons they're going to be using, so that's good. Although we do need maces and hammers. Pretty sharpish. Pretty sharpish. Yeah, just about time. The save was coming late for sure, but we made it in the end. We got there. What's the other artifact weapon? Good question, actually. I forgot about that. That one's probably a bow, though, isn't it? More than likely. Obsidian ring, green glass gem, diorite mug, right glove, obsidian earring, crossbow. The Order of Clouds. A sleek apricot wood crossbow. Not particularly exciting, I have to say. I have yet to get any dwarves firing crossbows accurately, or indeed at all. It's very difficult to get them to actually do anything. I don't know if there's anything to hunt, to be honest. Rename the squad Banshees of Gelding. Oh, I could do. What was their name? Let's just get into the military screen again. Chasms of Gelding. We'll come back to that. We'll come back to that. We'll think about it. We will think about it. Did we find anything in the nice? Let's go and have a look. No. Very bland, very dull. Like one gemstone, and that's about it that we've got to dig out. Very disappointing. Oh, hang on, we've got some copper. No, oh, it's not copper, it's smoky quartz. Let's dig out some smoky quartz. Let them get up there. I think I see silver in the gneiss on the right shaft. Crystal opals, unfortunately. And obsidian, yeah. Oh, hang on, we've got copper there. Yeah, not seeing any yet. Still, never mind. More copper, which means more copper spikes and spike balls, perhaps? I don't know. Silver really is the thing we want here. I mean, we didn't really find any to trade for, did we? That was a copper triangle. A naturally occurring, oops a daisy, copper triangle. We go down there. Oh, not quite. Oh! Just in a nick of time. I was about to call because I thought we were not going to get anything. A vile force of darkness has arrived. Okay. Let's take a peeky poo at what we've got. Gobbos by the look of things. So, first things first, we want to pull everybody indoors. So, M-A burrow 1. Everybody in. Now this shouldn't take too long because only a few people are outside the traps. Ah shit, the miners are all down in the mines, aren't they? Fucking hell. That's a bit of a problem. Then again, we can close the door on with those down there because there's no access for the goblins to get down there anyway. Alright. Everyone on their way in? I think we're pretty good. These last 2 lads will be fine. The cat can stay out there. I think if it can't handle itself against a few goblins, then what use will it be at eradicating vermin? Which I suppose, in a way, is what goblins are. Come on, boys, inside. You can drop the logs if you want, to be honest. You don't have to carry them. You don't have to bring them in. It's okay, though. Right, once he's within striking distance of the bridge, we'll pull the lever. Come on, mate, get on that bridge. Come on. Don't get catapulted. That is not what we want for you. We want a future. A bright, happy future where you can live and have children, perhaps. Master a craft. He's on the bridge. We'll pull the lever. And pull. Do it now. Done. Come on. Get across. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. He can do it. Come on. He's in. The lever's been pulled. The door should close momentarily. But we shall see. There we are. Okay, we're safe inside. I can now turn off the alert. Because it's no longer important that we keep people outdoors. Or indoors, rather. Let's head up to where the goblins are. Oh, fuck. Up here somewhere, presumably. We can always zoom to them, but first I'll just go up the mountain and see what I can find. Nothing, apparently. Where are they? Where are you, goblins? Show yourselves. Reveal yourselves. Come on. Having good fun here. Okay, let's search for others. There's a goblin. Bosh. Ooh, they've got some maces. Oh, I see. They're spread out on the volcano side. Let me just try doing that. There we go. Now we can see a bit better what's going on. Okay, they're heading down here and presumably... Oh yeah, they've got a long way to go before they get to our base. That's fine. Oops. That's fine. We'll just let things continue as they are for a bit. And then... fingers crossed that we'll be able to drag some goblins across our traps. They do appear to have quite large numbers. Ooh. Poor last dwarf is puking his guts out. Yeah, probably. They get cave adapted and then that's it. It's pukey time. Right, I've been going for nearly an hour since I came back from the break. So, if the Titan turns up, that would be premium. I would very much like that to happen. We're going to give the military a chance to train a bit more before we open the door up, but then we are going to do so, and we're going to hopefully station them over here, or in here maybe, behind the traps, and then try and drag the goblins across the traps and have them sally forth after the fact. Fingers crossed. But for now, gobbos can just languish outside. Fuck them. I mean, they're not elves, but fuck them regardless. Getting 47 frames per second, that's not bad with the goblin army on board. Having said that, I think most of the frame rate drop was coming from the fact that we had everybody in a tiny little zone, a little burrow, which is not what we need. I do need to set up proper burrows, don't I? We'll see how it works out. The dining hall's looking very active. Very busy indeed. Be careful melting masterworks of your crafters. Some look pretty pissed by now. Yeah, well, we can always train up more crafters. It's really my only sensible method of which to get steel. Then again, we have got iron. We could trade for iron to turn into steel. Let's check our stockpiles for steel bars. $257. That is not a bad little stockpile of steel bars, I have to say. A dwarven child is stumbling around obliviously. Not the best sign when the children start stumbling around obliviously, but, you know, things could be worse. Things could be hellishly worse. Another masterpiece meal comes off the production line. Good. Looks like the food stockpile's nice and full. Yeah, I'm pretty pleased with that. How's our booze looking? That's not what we want. Oh, kitchen. There we go. We're doing alright. As long as we don't cook the apricot wine, bilberry wine and strawberry wine, we've got pretty good stuff. We've got a lot of dwarven wine. Holy shit. What about meat, fish, other? Got a lot of stuff here. Lots of cheese. Prepared blue peafowl intestines. Sheep cheese, reindeer cheese. Yak kidneys. I mean, there is a lot of cheese in the diet going on here, but that's fine. Vegetables, apricots, let's not cook those. Cabbages, basically not cooking anything I can brew with. There we go. That looks good. Yeah, it looks good. For now, at least. I do have a good chef. Maybe I should actually look and see what kind of meals I'm getting. Fine meals. So we can change those for lavish, can't we? Will I better do that? No, let's just remove. That's it. QLAVISH. Lavish meals. There we go. Easy peasy. Right, I think I'm going to call time on the stream now because I am getting pretty tired and it's 2 AM here, so it makes sense to call time, I think. We've been going for 3.5 hours. Maybe I'll get a chance to do some daytime streaming tomorrow. We'll see, but it's not very likely. It's not very likely. Those of you watching on YouTube, thank you very much for doing so. It's been a pleasure streaming for you and hopefully recording for you, and hopefully our paths will cross again in the future. Bye. Bye-bye, YouTube. Bye-bye.